Hello dear students, welcome back to chemistry class. Today we are going to discuss another example of coordination complex. Before this we have discussed some examples of coordination compound and that was explained on the basis of BVT. So today I have taken here this example NiCN whole 4 2 minus. This is the complex. So I am going to explain the structure of this with the help of BVT. So let us see how does BVT is important to explain the structure of the complex. So this is chemistry class. Okay, here and it is chemistry class for 12, class 12. Okay, this is, and let us see here. So I told you that how to explain. So one more time you see second last lecture how I have explained the BVT, and here example. Let us see here. So in this complex Ni is in +2 oxidation state, Ni nickel is in +2 oxidation state. Ni +2, the electronic configuration is D8. Ni +2 electronic configuration is D8. Okay, Ni2 plus electronic configuration is D8. Now I will write orbitals of Ni +2 ions. Orbitals of Ni +2 ions. So you know that D8 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 electrons are there. No electron and no electron. 3D8, 4s, 4p. You might be knowing that Cn is a strong free ligand, so it causes pairing of 3D electrons. Here, as Cn is a strong free ligand, it causes pairing of 3D electrons. As Cn is a strong free ligand, it causes pairing of 3D electrons. So if pairing means that electrons goes there. So that electron is transferred here. So what will be next? Next will be like this. Here. This will be empty. This will be empty. 1D, 1S and 2P. Since coordination number is 4. Since coordination number is 4. So it will use 4 orbitals. 4 empty orbitals. So from where it will get empty orbitals, from there it will occupy. So what we have also here, 1 d orbital from there, 1 s orbital and 2 p orbital. It will use only 4 orbitals because coordination number is also 4 and central metal ion is surrounded by 4 ions. So it will use what? 4 orbitals, 1 from D, 1 from S and 2 from P. Since there are 4 ligands around the central metal, the most feasible hybridization is DsP2. The most feasible hybridization is DsP2. DsP2 means here we can write 1D, 1s and 2p. When it will hybridize, it will form DsP2 hybridization. Okay. Hybridization is DsP2 hybridize orbitals of Ni+. So these are the DsP2 hybridized orbitals of. This is the DsP2 hybridized orbital of Ni+2. What you have seen here, this is DsP2 hybridized orbital of Ni+2 ion here, and it will form like this DsP2 hybridized orbital. And these sp2 hybridized orbitals are empty, so 4 hybrid orbitals are there. Electron will be given by 4 ligands, means 4 Cn ions. Here 4 pair of electrons. So what we have seen there, and last we seen 4 DsP2 hybridized orbital. After that we will see 4 pairs of electron from Cn ion occupy the 4 hybridized D2 orbital, DsP2 hybrid orbitals. Means before this we have seen that hybrid orbitals are empty. Hybrid orbitals are empty, so they get electron from 4 ions of Cn. Here 4 pairs of electrons from Cn ions occupy the 4 hybrid DsP2 orbitals. DsP2 orbitals. So electrons will be filled. But who has given these electrons? The electrons are given by 4 ligands. 4 pairs electron from 4 Cn ions. These are the ligands. So we can say ligand also. These are the ligands. They have given. Okay. And what we have seen here? So this is the DsP2 hybridized orbital. Hence geometry is square planar. Being DsP2 hybridized, geometry will be square planar, that I have explained there. And complex is diamagnetic. Complex is diamagnetic because there is no unpaired electron in the orbitals. So the complex is diamagnetic. Okay students, so this we have discussed. Means this is square planar complex. I explained the geometry of square planar complex with the help of VBT. Next we will discuss tetrahedral complex can be explained with the help of VBT. Second example is NiCl4 4 minus. NiCl4 so 2 minus is that. 2 minus. This is the complex. Okay. We will discuss this with the help of VBT. So we will see how does VBT is helpful to explain the structure of geometry of different complexes. Like that before that we have discussed octahedral and square planar. So we don't know what will be the structure or geometry of this complex. Okay, let us begin it. So one point you may see this oxidation state of nickel is +2. What we can write? Ni is, and means nickel is N+2 oxidation state. Ni, the electronic configuration, is D8. Okay, the electronic configuration is Ni+2. Electronic configuration is D8 here. Okay, the orbitals of Ni2+. Orbitals of Ni2+. So let us write here 5 orbitals in D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So we write 3 D8, then 4s and 4p. 4s and 4p. 4p. Here as Cl is a weak field ligand, weak field ligand, it does not causes pairing of 3D electrons. Hence, does not causes pairing of 3D electrons. Since 4 ligands surround 4 ligands surrounds the central metal ion. Since 4 ligands surround the central metal ion, the most feasible hybridization is sp3d. Most feasible hybridization is sp3d. So we see that since 4 ligands surround the central metal ion, 4 ligands surround the central metal ion, so the feasible hybridization is sp3d. Feasible hybridization is sp3d. Here 3D, it is 3D-A. This is 3D-A. This is also 3D. So for sp3d hybridization, A gives 1s and 3p orbitals. 1s and 3p orbitals, and from sp3d hybridized orbitals of Ni+2r. These are the sp3 hybridized orbitals of these are sp3 hybridized orbitals of Ni+2. Okay, so these orbitals, just you see, these orbitals are empty. These orbitals are empty. 4 electron pairs from Cn ion occupy the 4 sp3 hybrid orbital. The 4 electron pairs from chloride ions occupy the 4 hybrid orbitals. So in 4 hybrid orbitals, that sp3, this is hybrid orbital is sp3, and 4 pairs of electrons are given by chloride ion. 4 pairs of electrons from chloride ion. These electrons are being filled. Hence, the geometry of complex is tetrahedral. Geometry of complex is tetrahedral, and complex is paramagnetic due to presence of unpaired electron. So more time, I would like to summarize it. Balance bond theory. You know that balance bond theory help us in various ways to explain the geometry of complexes, especially coordination complexes. So in this we have taken NiCl4 2 minus, NiCl4 2 minus. So in this oxidation state, Ni oxidation state is +2, Okay, Ni plus 2, the electronic configuration is D8. Ni electronic configuration is D8. Okay, and the orbital of Ni, the orbitals of Ni, D8, 4s, 4p. Orbitals of Ni, 3d8, 4s and 4p. As you know that Cl means chloride is weak field ligand. Chloride is a weak field ligand, so it doesn't pairs the electron. It doesn't pairs the 3d electrons. So if it can't pair the 3d electrons, here this point is noted, it can't pair 3d electrons. Being weak field ligand, chloride can't pair the 3d electrons. Since central metal ion is surrounded by 4 ligands, so the possible hybridization is sp3. In sp3, like this, it use 4s and 4p, means 1 s orbital and 3 p orbitals, and sp3 hybridized orbitals of Ni plus 2r. sp3 hybridized orbitals of sp3 are like this here. Now these hybrid orbitals are empty, so electrons are being filled by the ligands. Here 4 electron pairs from chloride ions occupy the 4 hybrid sp3 orbitals. Means 4 ligands who were surrounded the central metal ion, they fill the electron in empty sp3 hybrid orbitals. So we wrote here 4 pairs electron from chloride ion. 4 pairs electron from chloride ion. Hence, what we have seen here, electron are filled by chloride ion, and here what we have seen, we see that if hybridization of this one is sp3, so geometry will be tetrahedral. Hybridization of this one is sp3, so the geometry will be tetrahedral. Due to presence of unpaired electron, complex is paramagnetic in nature. So let us see here. Hence the geometry of the complex is tetrahedral. Hence the complex is paramagnetic. One more time. Hence the geometry of complex is tetrahedral and complex is paramagnetic. Okay students. So if you want any query about this, you can subscribe my channel for latest update about any topic, and some students have subscribed my channel, and when they have some doubt, they are commenting on my channel and I am answering. If you want more clarification about these topics, you can subscribe my channel. You watch this twice, thrice, and after that if doubt is there, so you subscribe my channel and comment, I will explain it again. But first you watch it twice and thrice, so it will be able to understand it. Okay students, so keep watching my videos. Okay, thank you so much. Here hybridization is sp3, so geometry will be tetrahedral. Due to presence of unpaired electron, it will be paramagnetic in nature. So I wrote this. Hence the geometry of complex is tetrahedral and complex is paramagnetic in nature. Okay students.